So we're now on the cross-server events, and one event that I've been waiting a long time for. And in this cross-server event, we have sections for Village Earnings and Guild XP. We're cross-servering over with server 262, which is a slightly new server. I don't know the difference in timescales when these servers were made, but it is one higher than us, so it's a slightly newer one than what we are. This is a big difference straight away in these. There's definitely a lot of people on there who can spend that a little bit more, because if we go straight to here into the Village Rankings, you can see all 262 servers are on top, and the very top one is 8 billion village earnings. 8 billion. Now, I went in and tried to do as much as I could in my village earnings. Unfortunately, the game decided to cut off my record, so I couldn't show you every section area that I was going to. But I've earned 274 million, and that's doing whatever I possibly could. And I will show you exactly the different things that I was doing, and then we'll get into that event that I've been waiting for a while now. So things that we were able to do, I was able to go into the inn and upgrade meals, get new meals, which then upgrade the menu itself, the ones they've actually used, pump them out a little bit more. Gifts, which is stuff that you have into the museum, which also again can increase the earnings of them buildings. My biggest boost I got was I waited and I created the theatre, and creating the theatre gave me 100+ million just for opening the theatre and building the theatre. Unfortunately for the building airship area, I'm quite a way off that, stage 2100. I'm not going to get to that in order to unlock that during this event. I went in and added all my new fellows from the fellow power ranking from before and added them into the buildings that give an extra boost as well. I then went into NIP here, operations, and I had about 4,000 of these operation manuals, like building manuals, and I upgraded her as much as I could for her to boost the power in that building. I also moved her. I took her from the building she was in and put her in the theatre, because these new ones are normally ones that earn the most. So like you see there, 169 million that earns. That go to my first one, 184, and that has 8,400 employees on it, compared to this one which has got 1,100. So you can see the newer buildings will actually give you more of a boost to your village power. Now on top of that, I went in and I used all of my employees other than about 200, because I want to save them for some of the events that are going on. For Moonlit there, I think Mushroom Travels, as well as for Fellow Diaries, asking you to increase building employees. So I saved some of them just in case I need them for that event. On top of that, I went into my fishing, went into the artifacts here, and I upgraded this artifact by, this artifact by 1 and that artifact by 1 in order to increase the overall earnings of all the buildings as much as I possibly could. From there, I was able to upgrade the farmstead itself, and at the same time, if we go back to the theatre, what I did as well is fully upgrade the building, and I used a couple of thousand in total. As you see, it's up to 930 per upgrade now for that one, and that gave me that boost. Yes, it's only 200+ million, and from the fellow ranking I did earn like 1 billion, but upgrading your fellows and getting more fellows increases the buildings, their earnings, and the overall earnings for all different areas. So there's lots of different things there that you can do to increase them earnings, and that's what unfortunately either hit one or the other. I could have saved it all and not got anything in the fellow power ranking, but massively increased in here. But again, that only would have taken us to like, what, 1.2 billion? Nowhere near that 6 billion that the leader has, or the 3 billion of the next person underneath. There is one more thing I can do and I can go into, and that is going into the skills here. I can go through and upgrade any of these I possibly can, especially on any new fellows such as Jinyu. I've not done any on her, and that'll get us some extra little upgrades. For example, we'll give you an idea of what it is. So I'll go on the digital one here and upgrade this as much as we can here, and you can see about 400,000 on that. The overall one here, there's 1.2 million, so about 1.8 million, so about 3 million for that. So I can go through some of these. I've got her from the fishing, I've got, I think, Holly. Yeah, I've got Holly to upgrade as well. I don't think there was anyone else new that I had for this. Ah, Enna. So I can do enter as well. Don't hurt on the last one. So there's 3 there I can upgrade. I might be able to go through that and earn another about 40 or 50 million at the most. I think that's at the very, very most. So again, nowhere near that power ranking. Now, of course, the one that I was really waiting on for, and I say unfortunately, which the recording on my phone decided to stop recording the screen, is the in-task event. I'm now up to 16,000 on that. What I literally went and done, I went in here, I went into my in-task event, and I put 268 of the pamphlets in there, which gave me 813 people, something like that. It was around about what I put in, and that is now starting to boost me up. Now, of course, if I click on this again, of the ratings and what they've given us and all the things to the food, that should also increase again from the 16,000 to 17.5, 17.8. So basically, the only reason I'm doing this is to get the final last 2 ones, which is these 2 here, to get a total of 8,000 crystals, which will come in really handy for other events or other items that I want to buy to help boost us in different areas. I am not going for the leaderboard. This is also a cross-server event, and you can see the top one there from 262 is on 132, nearly 133,000 points. And if you go to rewards, I think the rewards are pretty lame for this leaderboard and event. It's the main tasks that are the main rewards. I don't see the point of using them pamphlets and overusing them to get any higher. Yes, it'll get my village ranking up, but it's not going to get it up enough, or the earnings up enough to really kind of contribute to anything, so I'm not really going to waste them. I'm going to save them for other times when I need to use them, so I can buy less in the stores for the next event and use the coins from the different stores to buy possibly something else which could be benefit to us to different parts of the events. We will definitely end up getting this. I've got no problem with that. It hasn't taken as much, and I've still got like 400 odd pamphlets left, and there's days left as well where, because you earn extra people coming to the shop every about 5-10 minutes or something like that, so it's easily going to cover this event fully and going to complete all the tasks that I need to complete. So let's get the last few of these as well. So yeah, cross-server event, I have heard about this on Reddit before as well, and it is a case of people are saying that they might be top of the server all the time. Cross-server event happens, and all of a sudden they get kicked to like 10th place. And these are people who are saying they spend a lot of money on the game. So this goes to show how much more other people might be spending on this. And I've got nothing against that. People can spend whatever they want on whatever they want. It's entirely their own thing. But just let you know that if you're doing very well on a single server, these cross-server events, you are going to struggle on. Luckily, this is only through one server. I don't know if this changes later down the line where it might be multiple servers coming together, but we'll see how that goes in the future, and of course I'll update you on that. Now, if you did want to play the game as well and play Isekai Slow Life, I am going to put this code up on screen here. You can use this code to get yourself some extra little items, and the more people that I get on as well here, the more items I also get, which help boost things up. So we both get some kind of benefit from this, and you can join this server, you could join a different server, a newer server, an older server. It's entirely up to you. If you want to give the game a try, I'd be really grateful if you used my code. Thank you. But also make sure you like and subscribe and leave a comment down below, because I'm going to be doing some crazy stuff on this game in the future. As I've said in previous videos as well, I'm a bit of a hoarder, and I'm going to hoard as much items as I possibly can that I do not need for specific events, and we're going to see what we can achieve from these. I've got lots of chests there, like for example here, the one that gets an R to UR artifact. I've never pulled a UR artifact from one of these, but we're going to build these chests up as much as I can. Maybe try to get about 100 of these because they're a lot harder to get a hold of, and we'll do a big grand opening and see what we get. Same if we go down the bottom here, these guild chests. You don't get much from them, but let's build that up and do a big pull. And of course, one of the main ones here, the wish fountain. I'm going to go to, I don't know, maybe 500, possibly 1,000 wishes built up, because every 500 you do get one of the stones away, but the probability as well from getting one of these is 0.1%. So it is, if I'm doing this right, if I do the math correct, it's 1 in 1,000 chance. So I might go up to that 1,000, and we'll pull all these 1,000. Of course, we get if we get 1,000 of them, we do get more, because we get 10% off. You get 10 for the price of 9, and we'll see how lucky we can actually get. I think that'll be pretty cool and pretty fun to do, but I'll keep you updated on that. So yes, definitely make sure you subscribe and like, and let me know what would you like to see next in Isekai Slow Life. I think now I'm going to go in and attack the golem for a little while and do some normal little extra dailies, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Cheers. Just one thing quickly I forgot to mention, which is of course in the school, graduating these people and actually linking them up into the union hall. I've got a few ready there. These also will help boost your village income. Now I'm not going to go for this one here, but I can have a look through. Is anyone in the guild which has got something similar? If not, I can just request, put the basics down, and if you join with someone of a similar kind of level, that's also going to boost your village earners too. Now see, I've saved a few higher ones here, 600,000, 300,000, stuff like that. That will give an extra boost, maybe a couple of million, 3 or 4 million in total. Not massive, but yes, I just want to let you know that there's another way you can help boost your village earnings.